Good evening. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting is a multinational headquartered and profitable group. Before I start today Facebook Connect, I'm extremely pleased that we launched more series in our TRFX Academy. So TRFX is nothing but our OTT platform, over the top. And we launched the trial series on our OTT platform, which means that now people can enjoy the trial version of our OTT platform for 30 days, just 100 rupees. And I'm assuring you that we are set to compete with Amazon and Netflix very soon. It is a matter of time. We are set to compete with both of them. Today, I would be covering a very important topic, which is titled around a company known as Byju's. To confirm, I have downloaded an article from the Economic Times website, and this is a very recent article. This article is an eye-opener from a figure standpoint, and analytics is completely ours. Of course, we are also planning a detailed video in that regards on our YouTube channel as well. We all know that Byju's is a loss-making company. There is hardly any doubt regarding this fact. But unfortunately, the paid, sold and corrupt Indian media would never like to discuss this. Because common sense, they are busy in discussing few selected corporates, or their bosses do not want the facts to discuss. Guys, you would be surprised to know that Byju's claim to be a $18 billion company. $18 billion, which is approximately 1,30,000 to 1,40,000 crores. Somewhere in between 1,30,000 to 1,40,000 crores. And a loss-making company like Byju's claimed to be a $18 billion company. But if you read this article, you get statistics which probably the paid, sold and corrupt Indian media will never discuss this. Example, Byju's bought a company called White Hat Junior. You heard me right, White Hat Junior, by paying $300 million US dollars, which means near about 2,200 crores. So a loss-making company bought a company known as White Hat Junior by paying near about 300 million US dollars. And this isn't the first time. In July 2021, they acquired Epic by paying $500 million. They acquired US-based Osmo by paying 120 million in January 2019. In July 2017, they acquired Tutor Vista Adorite from Pearson. They also acquired heavyweights like Akash Academy and many more companies. The first and biggest question that is coming is from where the Byju's is getting the money. Who is funding the Byju's buying companies one by one? Because a loss-making company cannot buy such, I would say at a such big scale. Let it be honest. They bought White Hat Junior, and the purpose of White Hat Junior was to teach Indian kids coding. Initial purpose was to teach Indian kids coding. So let me read these articles. Most notable startup under its umbrella that is facing trouble is online coding platform White Hat Junior, which they bought in July 2020, paying near about 300 million US dollars. While White Hat Junior, Byju's aimed to taking coding to the world from India, hiring teachers on the contractual basis. Remember, teachers on the contractual basis. White Hat Junior posted a massive loss. In financial year 21, White Hat Junior got the operating revenue of mere 484 crores. It means only 484 crores worth of revenue is generated by White Hat Junior. And as against 484 crore of revenue, they reported a loss of 1690 crores. 1690 crores, which precisely mean on a very approximate basis that to earn 1 rupee, you are losing more than 3 rupees. To earn 1 rupee, you are losing more than 3 rupees. This is called the startup business model of India. I repeat, this is called the startup business model of India. You would also be surprised to know that, the company told IANS, which is a media forum, it had asked its nearly 3,000 sales and support employees to report to either Mumbai or Gurugram. And out of total 5,000 strong workforce, it includes teachers which are on the contractual basis and hence not full-time employee. This is what coming in the media. White Hat Junior has also shut its school division that last year targeted to take its flagship coding curriculum to 10 lakh school students. Do you know, guys, India media is a fraud media. There is no doubt about that. Because whether it is Paytm, Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, Lenskart, Delivery, Oyo, Byju's, and many such companies, the media never reports the fact. Like today, I was looking at Ola Electric financial statements on the public domain, and I was shocked. I was shocked that operating revenue is, I don't have words. I'll have a separate video. Please be rest assured. And if you look at the media, then the Indian media is giving a hype to the Ola Electric. But the reality is completely different. Similarly is the Byju's. I have made many videos on these startups and I hardly bother about the feedback, like, dislike, comments and all these things. But one thing I'm always certain is that this startup model is now busting. Because Unacademy, fired 1,000 employees. I'm not saying this, it's a public data which is talking it about. Unacademy having the money to invest in IPL, Indian Premier League. I hope you're watching IPL. I don't have time to watch IPL, but if you're watching IPL, you would have got to know that Unacademy is doing the advertisement. They have the money to advertise in IPL, but they cut 1,000 jobs. Did any media house in India dared to cover this? Never. Never. Upgrad, Amitabh Bachchan is promoting Upgrad, MBA. Amitabh Bachchan himself is not MBA, but he is promoting Upgrad MBA. When we speak about Amitabh Bachchan, then one thing is very clear, that this man can promote crypto, This man can promote bank. This man can promote, I would say the jewelry business. This man can promote the pharmaceutical business, probably the FMCG business, the scooty business, and now he is promoting MBA. Because in Bollywood, you do not need degree, certificate, experience, expertise, and knowledge to make things happen. That's the bloody point. And the whole regulatory framework of India, is watching. Amitabh Bachchan, who even do not know B of banking, is promoting banks. IDFC First Bank. This is Amitabh Bachchan. And the whole regulatory framework is watching like a Gandhi ji ke teen bandar. This is Indian system. And you would also surprised to know that the upgrade lost near about 211 crores in financial year 21. But still they are unicorn. And look at the White House Junior. I'm not yet done. According to the public information, Byju's recently launched 80 physical tuition centers and plans to increase it to 500 in 200 cities by 2022, providing employment to around 10,000 people, including teachers. A loss-making company, Byju's, is now opening up the physical center. Now, what is the meaning of physical center, guys? The meaning of the physical center is your cost is fixed. You have a center, whether this center is, 100 square feet, 200 square feet, 300 square feet, 400 square feet, or whatever the space is, but your cost is fixed, which is facility cost, probably the security cost, fixtures and furnitures, the electricity cost, the insurance cost, the hell lot of cost. The whole world after COVID, and as we speak, COVID is again shaping up. We have seen COVID in Shanghai, Hong Kong, South Korea, and many parts of the globe. So COVID is again shaping up and the whole world is now going online. But Byju's, who claim to be an AgTech platform, AgTech, what the meaning of AgTech? The meaning of AgTech is very clear, that education technology, which means online, is now opening up tuition center. And they launched 80 physical tuition center. What would be the cost of these 80 physical tuition center? And what would be the cost of the 500 tuition centers to come in 200 cities? Do we knew this about? And this is getting done by a loss-making company known as Byju's. And the whole media is quiet. I'll tell you one more interesting fact. The founder of Byju's, Mr. Ravindran, has reportedly financed his recent 400 million investments in a company through a debt he raised from multiple international banks. So even the funding which is happening in the company is now being raised in the form of debt. Now debt means interest cost. Interest cost means EPS. And your EPS, which is earning per share, is already negative. This is the realistic Byju's we have. Even Einstein, Edison, and Steve Jobs together cannot justify 18 billion valuation of Byju's. But the whole regulatory framework of India is silent. Now, what do you call this? What do you call this? Do you need any more evidence? I don't need any more evidence. And I hardly bother about like, dislike, comments, and all these things on my YouTube, Facebook, or any other social media platform. But I continue to reflect the fact in the public domain. Because even today, Goldman Sachs cannot challenge Treasury Consulting. Who the hell is these startups who are consistent loss making and claiming to be a unicorn? Byju's. Detailed YouTube video on the cards. This is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. You knew our personal number 9899242978. I repeat, 9899242978. Have a great time ahead.